I was looking at videos on how to perform a rear wheel alignment, and I noticed that there's not a single video on YouTube that properly explains how it's done. Every video that I looked at ends up talking about making sure that the front wheel is pointed straight. And either they don't explain how you would do that, or they start measuring to the ends of the handlebars or something stupid like that. None of those people know what the hell they're talking about. In this video, I'm going to explain how you actually perform a rear wheel alignment. I'm going to assume that you already know how to set up your strings or your straight edges or your lasers or whatever you're using. And I'm going to show you which measurements to take and how you adjust the rear wheel in order to make sure that it's aligned. So first of all, what does it mean for the rear wheel to be aligned? Well, the rear wheel is aligned when the center line through it is the same as the center line through the front wheel when the two wheels are pointed in the same direction. So here you can see the rear wheel is out of alignment, the front wheel is pointed in the same direction, and the center lines are not the same. We turn the rear wheel a little bit more into alignment, and the center lines are closer but still not the same. Here the rear wheel is aligned, and you can see the center lines are the same. So how do we get it into alignment? Well, here we have a rear wheel which is out of alignment and a front wheel which is turned any which way. There's 4 measurements that we can take. We can measure from either the right string or the left string, and we can measure to either the rear of the tire or the front of the tire. So to start, we're going to take the 2 measurements on one side of the tire. We're then going to turn the front wheel until those 2 measurements are equal. This makes sure that the 2 wheels are now pointed in the same direction. We then compare the measurements on one side of the tire to the measurements on the other side. And here we see that the measurements on the right side are bigger. So that means we have to adjust our rear wheel to the left. So we make that adjustment, and then we just rinse and repeat. We take the 2 measurements on one side of the tire, we turn the front wheel until they're equal, and then we compare the 2 sides. We see here that the right side is still bigger, so we adjust the rear wheel to the left a little bit more. We take the 2 measurements on one side of the tire, we turn the front wheel until they're equal, and now when both sides are equal, as they are here, that means the rear wheel is aligned. And there you can see it's aligned.